Next, I have a great pleasure, Sharon, maybe would you work your way up here to the stage, of introducing to you our poet of the evening. As you know, in these Breakneck Ridge Revues, we always invite a marvelous poet to come in and read for us, bring us to another place, another height. Our last show we had our friend Andre Cutrescu, and Andre introduced me to this marvelous poet, Sharon Mesmer, originally from Chicago. She's a writer of poetry and fiction and essays, and her most recent poetry collection, Greetings from My Girly Leisure Place, was voted Best of 2015 by the poetry website Entropy. Her previous poetry collections are Annoying Diabetic Bitch, The Virgin Formica, Vertigo Seeks Affinities, Half Angel, Half Lunch, and Crossing 2nd Avenue. 4 of her poems appear in the Postmodern American Poetry Anthology by Norton, which was issued several years ago. And her fiction collections, including Amave Ayonago in French translation from Hachette, and her essays and reviews appear in the New York Magazine, New York Times, Paris Review, and the American Poetry Review, among other places. And we're really, really honored to have her here with us this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, Sharon Mesmer.
I am so honored to be sharing the stage with these wonderful musicians. And I'm also honored that David asked me to read. And Andre's not here, but a thank you goes out to him. And thank you all for coming. I tried to fit the home, hearth, health, hope, help. I think I did, and I'm trying to segue from one thing to another. So I'm going to start with a poem called Flowers. I think it dovetails with the last song. The moon shines in 3 places when I first offer him flowers. The moon and the evening star in a periwinkle sky like a sea of blue flowers. A mirror stands on a table when I first offer him flowers, and people are arranging their hair in that mirror, arranging flowers. When I first offer him flowers, my fingers are straight and brought together so the tips touch as in talk or song in a dead language that means flowers are offered. My language is also dead, so I must instead offer flowers. I offer flowers and I sow flowers. I am the caretaker of flowers. I pick flowers and search out flowers to bring him in the temperate dining hall of the forest. I string garlands of blue flowers like torches to light his way across the water. He is protected by a viper, so upon the water I cast a necklace of flowers, a hat, a brooch, a shield of blue flowers. I construe a perfume of threaded and stewed flowers, and I clothe myself in flowers. Thus, flowers are seduction, discourse, a lengthy abandon. Once hard and salty, he is now made completely of flowers. And when he speaks, flowers fall from the must of his mouth and from between his teeth, for he has eaten the flowers I have offered and has forgotten he has ever been human. I will ruin him with these flowers. I dreamed of him long ago, and now I offer him flowers. So because I am on the stage with these wonderful musicians who totally rock, I'm going to read a poem that I wish I had written for tonight, but I didn't. But it totally fits. It's called Canticle, and it's actually from my friend Todd Colby, who's a musician. Thank you for asking me to submit to your magazine, Dead Fluffy Coyote. But I haven't been writing much poetry lately. I've been rocking. Or I should say rocking again, because I used to rock. I started rocking at the age of 10, me and my sister sitting with Dad in the Rambler, watching the planes take off and land. In fact, that's where I first rocked, in that Rambler with a transistor radio pressed to my ear. And I rocked for a long time. A pretty long fucking time, but then somebody came along and made me self-conscious about my rockin'. Somebody said my rockin' was anti-intellectual. They said I'd never get a creative writing teaching job at a university if I didn't stop rocking. So I stopped rocking. What was I thinking? Didn't I understand that yes, the heavy bombardment is a hellish environment, but also the natural condition of creation? Oh, you brilliant neurotics, syphilitics, and hyperpriapic lead guitarists, you knew. Proust knew in his cork-lined room that rockin' arises afresh daily from every afflicted attitude, and even not rockin' forms a bridge between forgotten continents. I may have epilepsy, brain atrophy, milk leg, bottle flies infesting my eyes, and the belief that my legs and arms are angry clowns, but I'm rocking like a cross between Anna Akhmatova and Dolly Parton, like broken post-Bolshevik teacups and flea markets. Oh, too late came I to love you, rockin' so ancient and so new. Oh, Lucifer, light bringer, singer of our hymns to failure, cut us loose from our tribal pieties, our forebodings at what this new age means, for we shall be known by new names. And if our decency is fatigued, let us eat its meat with similar spoons. Who knows the secrets of the universe? Whether Marilyn Monroe had 11 toes. Rockin' knows. Like the bone at the beginning of 2001, what befell the beginning keeps befalling, and something new and mostly forgotten can rock the marginalized 50 million. We're always being asked to do the impossible, so now I'm asking you to rock. I am begging you to rock. I have no doubt about your faults, but your faults give birth to a dancing star. Sure, harsh carcasses are crisscrossing the pit, souls fluttering up the rotunda like confetti, but joy lurks there. I know because I've been there. It's hard to get back what's been forgotten, but it's easy to start rocking. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon. Easy to start rocking. Okay. Our new slogan.